Once there was a samurai lord who wishes to take over the land and have
Chikara
all throughout his reign. You might think, to get to that position, he must really work hard and build a reputation for himself. Or, he could always stroll down the hall of hell and sacrifice his soon-to-be-born child to the freaking devil gods. Definitely a great idea. What a wonderful father you are. Lord Daigo wagered a proposition to the sculpted representation of the 48 devil gods in order for him to rule over the land and dominate the battlefield. The deal was all 48 demons were to take a single body part or organ from the child in return for this favor. After a few days, the child was born. The father was very happy, not because the child was born, but because his wish had been granted. The child was missing every single body part and organ right out of the womb, and despite all of this, the child was still alive for some reason. After this, the Lord banished the child and he let it drip into the river, which is also up. Of course, we all know where this is going. The shell of what seems to be an innocent victim was found by a talented doctor, which tended to the child's needs. He took care of the baby and raised him as his own. The doctor also noticed that the baby was special in its own way. The child's psychic prowess makes up for the things he lacked. So in a sense, he can see or hear in a different way. Knowing that the child was normal, he tinkered with ways to make life easier for the boy. Eventually, he made prosthetic replacements for the missing body parts of the child. And before you know it, he's a silicon Edward Elric. He trained the boy in every way that he can to the best of his abilities, but something odd started happening. All kinds of supernatural creatures would find their way to the boy. The child was like a monster magnet. So they both agreed that Hyakkimaru, the boy's name, would go on a journey to find who he really is. So that leaves a question. Who the f is Dororo then? Dororo is a child bandit that he meets along the way. So they're like Nanashi and Kotaro from Sword of the Stranger. That's just the very tip of the iceberg. The anime adaptation looks way more serious and way more brutal than it is in the manga. Samurai swords, check. Amazing fight scenes, check. And of course, an amazing soundtrack to match the mood. Dororo and Hyakkimaru will air on January 7, 2019. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.
Stay on